If you're a horror movie enthusiast looking for underrated gems that might have flown under the radar, you are in for a treat. While some horror films become a household names, there are many less known ones that offer exceptional scares and unique storytelling. Here is a list of Amazon Prime Video horror movies that are underrated and deserve your attention. Case 39 is one of the movies that surprised me with the mysterious twist and dark secret. This movie had me at the edge of my seat. This supernatural horror film directed by Christian Albert and is starring Renee Zellweger, Jodie Farland, Bradley Cooper, and Ian McShane. The film revolves on a social worker who attempts to protect a girl from her violent parents, but finds that things are more dangerous than she had expected. I have been watching a lot of French horror movies lately, and there is one film that stood out to me, and that is High Tension. This is a 2003 French slasher film directed by Alexandre Aja. The plot follows two female students who arrive at a secluded farmhouse to study where they are shortly invaded by a serial killer. Jacob's Ladder is a psychological horror film. This one is directed by Adrian Lin. This film stars Tim Robbins as Jacob Singer, as an American infantryman who those experienced before and during his service in Vietnam results in strange, fragmentary visions and bizarre hallucinations that continue to haunt him. As his ordeal worsens, Jacob desperately attempts to figure out the truth. South Korean horror film The Wailing. This film is particular about soon after a stranger arrives in a little village, a mysterious sickness starting to spread. A policeman drawn into the incident is forced to solve the mystery in order to save his daughter. Horsemen. This one is a psychological thriller film. This one is directed by Hannes Arklund and written by David Callahan, and also produced by Michael Bay. This one follows a person named Aiden, a bitter and emotional, distracted detective who has grown apart from his two sons after the death of his devoted wife. While investigating a series of murders, he discovered a terrifying link himself and the suspects that seem to be based on the biblical prophecies concerning the four horsemen of the apocalypse. Open 24 hours. This one is about a woman named Mary that is forced as a condition of her payroll into work, and because she cannot find work somewhere else, agreed to work the shift from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. night shift at a Deer Gas market. She starts getting paranoid of incidents that she had particularly did. The House of Devil is a 2009 American horror film. This one is written and directed by Ty West, which is one of my favorite directors. This plot is concerned of a young college student who is hired as a babysitter at an isolated house and is soon caught up in a bizarre and dangerous event as she fights for her life. Stare of Echoes is a 1990 film supernatural horror film. This one is directed by David Kibble and is based on the 1958 novel of the same name by Richard Mason. This film stars Kevin Bacon. After being hypnotized by his sister-in-law, a man begins seeing haunting visions of a girl's ghost, and mystery begins to unfold around him. If you are a fan of African folklore, this film is definitely for you. Nanny is about an immigrant named Aisha that is piecing together a new life in a New York City while caring for a child of an Upper East Side. Family is forced to confront a concealed truth that threatens to shatter her and her American dream, and this film is directed by Nakutu Jusu. Harpoon is a 2019 Canadian horror comedy film. This one is written and directed by Rob Grant. This film starred in Emily Tyra and Monroe Chambers, and also Christopher Gray. And this is about three best friends who become stranded on a yacht in the middle of the ocean, desperate for survival. This film had definitely went under the radar, and I really enjoyed this film. So you're into the mystery and all about the creepiness of this film, you definitely will love Harpoon. Coherence is a science fiction psychological thriller film. This one is directed by James Ward Barker. This is about 8 friends at a dinner party experience a troubled chain of events due to the malevolent influence of passing comet. I did a breakdown and review of this movie, so if you want to check it out, you can check out the link below. Before I Go to Sleep is a mystery film. This one is written and directed by Rowan Joffe and is based on the 2011 novel of the same name by S.J. Watson. This one is about a woman that wakes up every day remembering nothing as a result of a traumatic accident in her past. One day, new terrifying truths emerge that force her to question everyone around her. This film stars Nicole Kidman, Colin Firth, and Mark Strong. If you enjoy my recommendations, make sure you check out these ones here. Thank you so much for watching my channel, and make sure you like and subscribe, and until then, see you later.